Double pole single throw and double pole double throw switches can be very useful in flight simulation as they allow multiple inputs and produce more outputs than the typical switches we have already talked about. These outputs can be simultaneous, which allows us to execute several actions inside the simulator with the flip of a switch or the push of a button, while also creating and controlling individual circuits. Just like other switches, they can be wired easily to USB interface cards such as Leo Butner cards or your favorite Arduino. We will go over these switches with some very useful examples, but before we do that, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's quickly look at their actions in the game controller settings. This is what happens when I switch a double pole single throw switch on, then off, then on. For the double pole double throw switch, this is what happens when I toggle up, down, then up again. With these types of switches, you can enable inputs or different power sources, and they are completely separated from each other. Let's go over a few examples. I want to build a very simple landing light indicator, but I don't want to deal with all the programming. I want a red LED when the landing gear is up and a green LED when the landing gear is down. We can easily accomplish this with a double pole double throw switch. When the switch is up, a command will be sent to the simulator to retract the landing gear and close the circuit for the red LED. When the switch is down, a command will be sent to the simulator to lower the landing gear and close the circuit for the green LED. Now let's look at the wiring diagram. Please make sure to always review all of the specifications for your switches, LEDs, power sources, and resistors before building your projects. As always, I recommend an external power source for LEDs. We will be using a 12-volt power source. First, we connect the positive lead of the power source to the middle terminal on the bottom row of the switch. We then wire the LEDs to the power source as shown, adding a resistor to the negative connection of the power supply. On the top row of the switch, we connect the middle terminal to a ground on our sample Leo Butner BBI-32 interface card. We then connect the left terminal to button 1 and the right terminal to button 2. This simple circuit produces 2 LED indicator lights and 2 actions in the simulator. But there are other things we can do. We can simultaneously arm the spoilers and also enable the auto brake in the 737 as we go over our landing checklist. Or maybe you have a special plugin or aircraft you paid for and you would like the switch to enable a feature and at the same time call up a script with custom actions, or maybe enable another switch. Remember to always keep an open mind and explore the many different types of switches available that can help you get creative when building your projects. Please make sure to like, subscribe, share this video, and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.